Hello guys, it is Nathan here. So we're going back to the roots a little. Today we're gonna be making the Hatchling BoneKnapper. The design's gonna be a little bit different than this one, so hopefully it turns out better. But so we're gonna start off with the wings. And so what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take your white bands and double loop them and just so make sure that your loom is in the level position, I guess, and take your double loop bands, put a set there, a set here. Let me recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, so we'll put a set there, a set here, a set going diagonally here, and a set going diagonally here. Alright, so that's what it should look like. Now, so take your colored band, double loop one, put it here. Now you want to double loop another bone band and put it here. So that'll be it'll come out looking like a rib on the wing. So then you want to double loop another body color here and another one here. Then you want to double loop another bone wing, or bone, I guess. Then just body color here, and body color here. And then your bone, body, bone, body, bone, and one last double loop body. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a couple little, I guess, like spiky things. So take a bone color, wrap it around your hook 4 or 5 times, it doesn't really matter which one. Take a double looped bone color, pull that looped band onto it, reclaim the other loops, so it'll be like a little 1 by 1 spike. Then take one more band and pull it onto there, like so. So this one's gonna go here at the tip of the wing. And then we're gonna make one the same exact way. And now this one's gonna go on the 3rd peg from the top, I guess. Alright, now you just want to loom it. So go under this first spike band, grab the first set of body colors, loom them over, then grab the bone set, and then make sure you're grabbing all the band parts, so that way you don't misloom anything. You want to be careful with your bands so that they don't break, but I don't think it should be too much of a problem. Really, you just want to be careful where the spike is here on the white. You want to just be careful really there when you get to that point. And this last body color band here, because those ones are really the stress points. So all right. So once you are done looming up that whole thing, you want to take 2 tying off color bands and just tie off the 2 points here and here, and then go ahead and just hold those 2 bands in your finger just in case, and then you want to go ahead and carefully take it off the loom. And so those as long as you put the ribs on as you were putting on the main body bands, I guess, as long as you did that, it should come off with like a rib effect on the wing. So yeah, should look something like that. Now you want to go back and you want to make a second one, but like mirror it. So like we put the bone bands on this side for this one. You want to put them on this side going this way, and then body colors here. That way your wings will bend in opposite directions like this. So go back, make a second wing, and then we can go ahead and we'll make a little leg. So on my first one, I didn't have any like kneecaps or anything, and I thought it would look a little bit better with like a kneecap. So I added a kneecap on this one, and in the end, we'll see if it looks okay, but if we don't like it, we can just take it off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our body color, excuse me, we're gonna go down our loom 5 times with our body color. We're gonna take our bone color and we're gonna wrap it around the end 3 or 4 times. Again, it doesn't really matter too much. We're going to loom up the first 3 body color bands. That's not even the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't put the right number on, but that's fine. I can fix that. So when you make yours, make sure you go down with your body color 5 times, not the 4 like I just did, because I'm an idiot. But anyway, so we're gonna make a little kneecap spike. So take a band, wrap it around 4 or 5 times, and then take a band, double loop it, pull it on. Make sure you get all the little loop ends. Put it back on your hook. Wrap it around this one. Loom up this last, well, second to last for you guys, band. And then if you did do like I just did, just take a double loop body color band, pull it through this end, put it on your hook, and then just tie it off. So no big deal if you messed up like me. Be careful with the kneecap band thing. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though. And then there you have a little leg. So you want to go back and make a second one. So now you have 2 little legs and 2 little wings. Now what you want to do is you want to take some body color bands, put them on. You don't have to put these on your loom, but I put them on. You could just do it with the hook, but just take them take like 2 or 3 or 1, then cap it off 3 or 4 times. And then just loom it. And then there you have a little bone. So I made a bunch of them, and I made them like, I made the longest ones like 3, and then I did some 2, and I did some 1 long ones. So go back, make a bunch of them. I don't really know how many we're gonna use, but better to have too many than too little. And then we'll start working on the body. Alright, so now we're gonna start working on our guy's little head for him. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your bone color band and you're gonna make you're gonna put on your hook a band, wrap it around like 4 or 5 times. Take a double looped band and pull that band onto it, and then just put your hook through that and just leave that there. Now you're going to take your bone color band and you're going to go down on your loom 4 times. And then you're going to cap that off. Just wrap it around like 3 or 4 times. And now just take these first 2 bands and loom them up. Then you'll take the little spiky thing that you made, which is actually really his eyes, but like it's tiny, so it's kind of just a spike, and then you'll put it on that one, and then you'll loom these. Take a tying off band and tie it off at the base of his neck. And then that's his little head. It looks kind of weird, but you know, that's okay. So this is little head. So now I guess we'll start on his actual body. So you can go ahead and just go down to 2 rows if you want. And 1, 2. Okay. So don't mind this band. I'm just putting that for a reference, so you guys don't worry about that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 3 bands, put them here, and then we're gonna take double looped bands, and then I'm just gonna take that one off now. Alright, so from this point on, we're gonna use our body color. We're gonna use 2, and so yeah, okay. So now you want to take a double looped bone color band, put it there, and then, let's see. Okay, take 2 of your body color bands here, and 2 of your body color bands here. Now what you want to do is you want to take your little leg, put your hook through the bands where you tied off, and now if you put a little kneecap on it, you want the kneecap facing upwards on this. So it should look something like that. Where is it? Whoops. So it should look like that. Alright. And then you want to do that on the other side as well. Alright, and once your legs are on there, then you want to take another double looped bone color band, put it across, and then we'll continue with the body color bands. So as we're putting these down, when we take it off, the reason why we're putting the horizontal bands as we put these ones on is because when we take them off, it'll then it'll put that rib effect on it like we did with the wings. And so now we just converge onto this point. Alright. So your loom should look like this. 3 bands, double loop, double loop, double loop, double loop, double loop, double loop. Then your body color, 2 bands going like so. And then you put your horizontal band on here, then 2 more body. Then you put your legs on, then another horizontal, then 2, and so on. So it should look like that. Now we want to take our head, and so if you put a little spiky thing on it, you want that to face up. So put your hook through the band that you tied off, and then just loop it around, that first peg. So the spike should be going upwards. And now we will start looming. So you wanna, okay, wait. Actually, yeah. So if you take some of your spikes, put them on a double looped, put one on a double looped body color band, and put that across this peg. Take another one, double loop body color, put a spike on it, put it across this peg. So these are basically like second horizontal bands. They're just meant to hold the spikes on. Alright, so you should have spikes on each of the same horizontal bands, and now we'll start looming it. Alright, so you're gonna go under your neck bands, grab the top set of bands, loom them, then grab the other set of bands and loom them, and then you want to take your wings, so you want them to be bending down. So I'm gonna put my hook through the bone color bands, put your hook through the bone color bands and put the bone color bands towards the head. And then you want to go down, you want to grab the body color at the bottom and then loom those. And now we'll do that with the other wing as well. Sorry if I'm taking it out of shot while I'm looming. I've done my best to give you guys like what the loom looks like and everything, so you guys should be fine. Alright, so you've got, and then you want to just loom this up real quick. So the body design that I'm doing for this guy is very different from the original one that I made, and hopefully it turns out like at least just as good. So you have your first set of wing bands on. Now you want to put your second set on. I'm sure most of you know how to do this by now if you've been watching me, or if you've made any multi-part. So it'll be so your second body color bands are on these two pegs and your bone color on these two pegs. And then what you want to do is you want to go down. Oh, first I guess we'll take one of your spikes, put it on your hook, then go to the very bottom and grab those body color bands, pull them up, go ahead and pull that spike onto the body color bands, and then just loom them up. And then take another spike. Hopefully these turn out okay, because I didn't put any spikes on my last one, and hopefully this doesn't look too cluttered. But I mean, it's a BoneKnapper, so it's supposed to look a little cluttered, but I don't know. Alright. Oh my gosh. There we go. And then this set will just go underneath, pull up this set, pull up this set. So both of the legs, where the legs were, you just want to just loom the body colors from the bottom. You can add spikes onto these bands, but actually I'm gonna add spikes to these bands. So I'm gonna take my spike, just pull one on, spike, pull one on. All right, and now I'm just gonna loom these last two that go, and then start the tail. So at this point, you can start adding spikes onto your tail if you want to. I'm just gonna put a couple like as I loom, I think. And then we'll just tie it off at the tip and he'll be done. Actually, here at the end, I'm gonna go ahead and take another set of 3 bands and pull those through this last one, and then just tie that off with your bone color. So at this point, you should have it looking like this. Everything should be loomed, everything should be properly together. You should have no parts of your dragon left over, unless you made extra spikes, at which point you have extra spikes. But hopefully this tail's long enough too. If not, I can always go back and change it and just tell you guys. But here you want to be careful. You want to start being careful with the body, because it can be a little difficult because all the there's so many bands, so you just want to be careful. Hopefully the body turned out good, because like I said, it's completely different from the first one, so hopefully it's not too loose either, because I feel like that could be a problem. Because these bands are all kind of stretched out a little. Alright. And now once you've got them off, you want to take off all your colored tying bands. Make sure you leave that last one on the tip of the tail though, because that one's staying. But other than that, you can take off the ones from the wings, the head, the legs. I think he turned out pretty good. His body's a little floppy and loose, but it's really not that bad. Alright. Yeah, he looks okay. If you want, you can take off some of the spikes. I think he looks okay though. Mine looks okay. I like it. I like him like this. I'm just gonna take off this last rib because it doesn't look quite right. Okay, so you've got your guy. I think I'm gonna try to put a note in the video and have you guys put double looped bands when you, like here where it goes into the tail, and here where it goes into the head, because I think these look a little too thick. But there's your little BoneKnapper. I hope you had fun making them. Hopefully you like them, and hopefully he wasn't too hard for you to make. But that's all for now, I guess, and I'll see you in the next video.